Last year, the final was 44-14. Last year, Rashidi Brown tied a Hackensack High School record by scoring 6 touchdowns. Last year, the Comets went all the way to win their second straight state championship. The Paramus Catholic Paladins finished at 2-7. That was last year. This year has been a dramatic turnaround for Paramus Catholic. They have started off 3-0 in the NNJIL Pacific and 3-1 overall, while the Comets are 2-0 in the division and 4-0 overall. When the dust settles tonight, the winner will be in first place in the NNJIL Pacific. I'm Frank DiLorenzo along with Rob Mortorano for another exciting night of Comets football. Rob, both teams are extremely quick and talented. Which team will have the advantage and why?
Well, Frank, although both teams come in undefeated in the division, I have to give the slight edge to the Comets. The reason I say that is because although the Paramus Catholic Paladins have such a solid passing game, I think the Comets are just a better all-around team. As everyone already knows, the Comets have a very solid defense and running game. But, in case you have not noticed, in the past couple weeks, quarterback Paramus has really opened up the Comets' passing game.
And that's very interesting that you talk about the passing game right off the bat, because as we know, Paramus Catholic is a great passing game. Nunzio Campanelli heads an offense that is very quick, as we stated, and he averages over 200 yards passing a game. But Rob, the wind is picking up tonight and there is a threat of rain. What effect can that have on each team?
Well, I think it's definitely going to hurt Paramus Catholic a little bit more. I say that only because, as you mentioned, Vito Campanella, very good and solid. Oh, I'm sorry, Nunzio. I'm very sorry. That was his brother. You know, he's a very good quarterback, and he's used to throwing the football, just letting it go. On the other hand, the Comets have a very solid running game. Although Mosca, as I mentioned, has opened it up a little, it's still based around the running game. So I think the edge, again, has to go to the Comets.
Okay, as we get ready now for the opening kickoff, the Comets in their traditional blue and gold, they will be receiving to start the game. Paramus Catholic in their white and black. The Comets will be going from our right to left. The Paladins from our left to right. And as we get underway, Rob, what do you expect early out of each team quickly?
Comets are going to run the ball. Paramus Catholic, I believe, is going to go right to the air.
Okay, we'll be interested to find that out, and we're ready for football.
Hackensack, Brown, and Dawkins.
Joe Dawkins and Rashidi Brown are deep to receive the kick. Here's the opening kick of the game, and it's taken by Joe Dawkins on the 8, and he's having trouble with it, and he has to fall on it at about the 12-yard line. Not a good start to the game, Rob.
Not at all. Dawkins, right off the bat, he didn't back up enough, caught it up by his shoulder pads, hit, fumbled. Before he had full possession after the fumble, he started running, fumbled again, but smartly he fell on it, made sure the Comets retained possession.
And on the opening kickoff, the wind becomes a factor. We have to reiterate it is blowing strong, and it's blowing from our left to right, which had definite influence on the kickoff. Here comes the Hackensack offense onto the field. They're getting the yard markers set, and we're ready for football. Perrin Mosca, the quarterback, under center. Al Shears, the tight end, in motion. And here's a handoff to Rashidi. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Say goodbye. If I've said it once, I've now said it 13 times. Touchdown, Rashidi Brown.
Yes, an outstanding run there by Brown. Give a lot of credit there to the offensive line, opening up an extremely huge hole there. Brown knows what he has to do, finds the hole, uses the speed, breaks to the outside, and there's nobody on that field right there that can catch him.
That's what we mentioned earlier about the quickness of both teams. He was able to get to the outside, and he just went right down the sideline, 87 yards for the touchdown.
His 13th of the year, as he goes on pace to try to break the record he set last year for most touchdowns in a season.
Correct. Last year he had 29.
just a little, little something unusual there, but Paramus Catholic defense.
There was a penalty on the play against Hackensack, but it's unsportsmanlike conduct against the Comets. It will not hurt their touchdown. The touchdown is good by Rashidi, but what this will do is it's a 15-yarder. Might be for taunting by Rashidi, who really stopped his run at about the 10 and just walked into the end zone. So they probably ruled that as an unsportsmanlike conduct 15-yarder. And so it's going to be a 2-point conversion from about the 23-yard line. Mosk under center again. Mosk is going to roll out to his right and throw downfield. The pass for the 2-point conversion is intercepted in the end zone, and that'll do it for that drive. The score early: Hackensack Comets 6, the Paramus Catholic Paladins nothing. Rob.
Yeah, Comets did exactly what I expected. Came out running the ball, one play, 87 yards, touchdown. But what I found a little different there, Paramus Catholic on their defense there, was quarterback Nunzio Campanella, which it seems a little surprising.
Yes, he was in there at the linebacker position on the first play, and that is very surprising for a quarterback of his talent.
Definitely.
Well, right off the bat.
Yes, nevertheless, no matter who was out there, Brown won 87 yards for a touchdown. And a quick 6-0 lead for the Comets.
And that is his 13th touchdown of the year.
As we go to our colleague Sean Stein, who has some locker room information on the Comets.
Well, I've heard Coach Toll, I guess he gave one of his best pep talks I've heard, and I think that's what happened. I mean, right after his pep talk, everyone was so psyched up. He had them, this is the biggest game. He wants to see the best first half he's seen in his life, and the line.
Back to live action now. Paramus Catholic's going to have great field position. They're going to have it on the 38-yard line.
The line shouldered off right away, making the key blocks, giving Rashidi the hole. Rashidi takes it out 87 yards. Crowds into it, and back to Rob.
Well, it's interesting play calling there on the kickoff. They kicked it to Cosmo, which seems a little surprising considering his speed and his talent. He knows what to do with the ball when he catches it. But he did have a good return, and Corey McKay made a great play to bring him down. Nevertheless, Campanella back to pass. He looks, and it's caught.
Pass was deflected into the arms of Anthony DeCosmo. Sorry about that. I had to step away for a moment to get our statistician and colleague, Sean Stein, ready here. We're going to keep accurate stats tonight to keep you involved of the running totals as the game goes on. First time. That has really been done for a while here at Hackensack.
Just want to give a quick apology.
That one goes, real quick, that one goes DeCosmo for 15.
Quick apology on I'm not the play-by-play man. Not a very good job there, but
Rob, I think it was outstanding. Don't worry about it. Paramus Catholic. Here we go again. Campanelli, handoff to number 14. That's not Hagen. That is number 14, who's not even on our roster. Yeah, it was 34. That's a good call. 34, Raftery. Not Bill, Mark. Oh, Mike. That's good. So Rafferty gets about 3 on the carry. We'll call it 2nd and 7 Paramus Catholic at the 42-yard line of the Comets. 6-0 Hackensack with 10-10 remaining. Campanelli. Handoff again, which goes all the way up to about the 32-yard line, and they're not going to the air. They're staying on the ground, and that was Hagen's number 6.
Yes, definite surprise there, and as you can see, the Comet defense is surprised also. Nunzio dropped back on the first play he got from scrimmage, fired a first down to DeCosmo, and now next 2 plays they run it, and they pick up big yardage and another first down.
So a couple of surprise runs, and they've had success on the ground early. Here's Campanelli again. Hard count trying to draw the Comets offside, and it works. Al Shears, the left guard, offside.
Yeah, that's so typical in a good quarterback. He knows how to draw the defense off sides, that hard count. They obviously been practicing that, as they saw the Comets are very quick off the ball, so that time it worked. So it's 1st and 5 now.
First and 5, Paramus Catholic. They're down to the 26-yard line very quickly. They're down to the 26, and Campanelli has only thrown one pass. Campanelli, handoff Haggins. Haggins bounces to the outside 20. He's down to about the 17-yard line. Haggins again, that time for 9.
Again, just we're all as stunned as you are at home. And Paramus Catholic not known for their running game as they are for their passing game, but they're doing a great job running the ball.
Haggins comes out now. That's another wide receiver. Mike O'Reilly checks in for the Paladins.
17-yard line.
Down on the 17-yard line with 9:20 to go in the first quarter. There's a fumble on a snap. It appears that Campanelli does recover. Let's wait for the official word. Yes, he does. He falls right on it. A little miscommunication there between Campanelli and the center.
Yes, that does happen once in a while, and that seems pretty common between the quarterback and his center.
And a real nice crowd tonight. A big game in the NNJL Pacific. I think so.
Come upfield.
Here we go. Campanelli is going to run to the outside. Get to about the 15, down to about the 13-yard line.
Again, all I can say is that I'm surprised, but they're doing a great job running the football. They're inside, almost to the 10-yard line. They're moving the ball and eating up time.
And you have to look, the only pass that was completed, one's deflected into the hands of the man they wanted to go to, Anthony DeCosmo. They're down to about the 13-yard line. The clock continues to roll in the first quarter, now down to 8:15 and moving. 6-0 Comets. This is the second drive of the game. Campanelli, handoff to... I think that's Haggins, who goes now down to about the 8-yard line. Haggins now has 3 carries on this drive.
Paramus Catholic, first down, the ball at the Hackensack 4-yard line.
He has 3 carries for 13 yards. $7:50 and remaining in the first quarter.
Stay in it! Stay down! Now, Bowser, quick pull!
Campanelli, there's nobody in the backfield. Pass is thrown, and it is incomplete. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. And the Comets had a chance at that one.
Yeah, great job there. I'm not sure. I believe it's one of the Comet linemen who tipped that up. I saw Pat Crennan there. He seemed to have the best shot of it because he was coming in from his cornerback position, or safety, excuse me. Almost picked that off, but it's incomplete, and that could have been huge for the Comets.
So both passes by Campanelli have been deflected. Handoff Haggins, gets to about the 4-yard line, and there's a flag on the play.
Yes, the Paladins trying to do what works for them tonight, and surprisingly, it's the running game. But that time, maybe we'll see holding or movement, or as we wait for the call.
They're going to call an illegal motion against the Paladins, so that'll move them back 5 yards.
Penalty against Paramus Catholic.
Second down.
Haggins has 3 carries for 25 yards now for Paramus Catholic. Clock is stopped at 7:33. Paramus Catholic is on the 7-yard line. What can you look for here, Rob? Quickly.
Maybe a quick pass to the end zone, I'd have to say.
Let's take a look. The Cosmo lines up to the right, O'Reilly to the left. Haggins in the backfield. It's a reverse that's not going to go anywhere. It's going to get brought down at the 17-yard line.
There's a gorgeous play there.
All right, real quick. Galello was the ball carrier who was not able to get to the outside.
Because of the outstanding play of senior Pat Crenn.
Pat Crenn.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know.
Okay.
I was just going to add more.
Staying at home, not going for the fake. Right there, made the stop, and loss of big yardage.
7-yard loss, they're going to call it. Great play by Pat Crenn. Was not fooled at all by the reverse. Came up and made a great one-on-one tackle.
Yeah, as there is a Comet player down.
Officials timeout. Let's take a look to see who it is.
See.
Can't look yet and determine which number it is. We're trying to get a quick check.
But going back to that last play, that was great discipline there by Pat Kren. Because if you don't have discipline, you'll be the kind of player just to, follow that first, the fake guy. But instead he stayed at home and he got the guy going, trying to get it to the outside.
Now Coach Toll goes out to go over and see who is injured and what is the problem. Appears to be holding his midsection. We again are not sure. Here in the picture now we see the defense talking and the trainer and Coach Toll looking to see who's injured. Again, he won't stand up for us to get his number. He appears to have hurt his midsection or ribs.
It's number 7, Jelani Bowden. Yes?
He's out for the game. He's out. He's out of the game. He's out of the game. That's the way to be a prick, man. That's the way to let it off. Keep bringing the wood, tell him, baby. Keep bringing the wood.
Jelani hobbles off, and we're getting ready now for another play. A little speechless here. We have Paramus Catholic. We have the Paramus Catholic coordinators up here with us, so we get a little distracted by them. Campanelli back to pass, big rush. Steps up and throws, incomplete in the end zone. Corey McKay at the pressure. Pat Kren, a great defensive play.
Again, a gorgeous, for the second consecutive play, Pat Kren doing a fantastic job, getting over, just getting his hand in there enough to break up the pass intended for number 1, Mike O'Reilly.
That was a great play by Kren and great pressure on the outside blitz by Corey McKay, number 4.
It's 4th and goal to go.
4th and goal from the 14 with 6:44 to go in the first quarter. In case you missed us, on the first play from scrimmage, Rashidi Brown went 87 yards for a touchdown. Campanelli back to pass. He's got time. He steps up and throws into the corner of the end zone. Incomplete pass intended for Merlino, and the Comets will take over on downs.
Yes, definitely. That's a big momentum push there for the Comets. Big, they get the penalty, they stop them, they had it all the way down to the 3, the penalty moved them back. 2 great plays by Pat Kren. Now the pressure as Nunzio overfires his receiver, and the Comets will take over once again.
The Comet defense holds. They'll take over on the 14. Remember, they've ran only one offensive play, and that was the touchdown by Rashidi. Great defensive series. Comets quickly back out on the offense. Al Shears again in motion to the left. This appears to be the same play they called earlier. Handoff goes nowhere on first down. Brown on the carry. He'll just get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I thought the Paladins were ready as they stacked Brown up for looks to be about no gain.
We'll call it 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line for the Comets. 6:15 in running.
As Al Shears comes out of the game.
Comets again come back up to the line.
Tell me you're going to run the ball up and down the field.
Moss is going to throw. He's going to throw way downfield. There's a man there, and it's complete up to about the 50-yard line. And Perrin Mosca with a nice throw. To it appears Scott Constantino. That's who it appears to be. I'm not. Again, the numbers are on the far side.
I believe it was 22.
Let's take a look.
It was 22.
22. Aaron Taylor.
Yes.
Aaron Taylor's a great athlete.
Yes.
Sorry about that, Aaron. In case you're listening at home. And now they're going to say it's Deion Jones. So we're really in a great position up here. Look at us look real. I mean, they make us look great up here, don't they, Rob?
Always.
Anyway, that's Deion Jones on a big completion of 36 yards.
Yes.
Al Shears again in motion to the left of our screen. Mosca's going to step up and throw. Complete. Walter King down to about the 26-yard line.
Well, this is definitely a big surprise. I mean,
real quick. You mentioned about his passing. Look at this now. He's 2 for 2. For 63 yards.
Yes, first of all, that first pass to Deion Jones, excuse me, beautifully thrown, beautiful catch, and now here, perfect, seemed to be like a crossing pass there, Walter King, and picking up some good yardage after the catch.
There's a handoff to Rashidi. There's a flag on a play. Rashidi stutter steps, and he gets all the way down inside the 10.
I think that one will be brought back. It looks to be holding.
The initial call,
Yes.
exactly.
That's usually what that is on a play like that.
We remind you to stay tuned,
Oh, no.
as we will have our second ever fan of the game. And it's not a hold against the Comets, but an illegal motion against the Comets. But nonetheless, the play will be brought back.
Right. Well, just remind everybody at home, the last game we did at home was the Nutley game, and our fan of the game was Mr. Zock. Who will it be this time? Just stay tuned and see.
And find out exactly. That's already the third penalty called against the Comets. They have 30 yards penalized in the first quarter. 5:07 to go in the opening quarter. 6-0 Comets. They missed the extra point because of a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct, which moved the extra point back to the 23. Paramus Catholic has 5 men on the defensive line. Here's a little end around of Joe Dawkins, who's going to start stepping it down to about the 26-yard line.
Yeah, it's a good call there, I think, by the Comets. You know, Paladin's looking for Brown. He's give one to Dawkins. Pick up about 4 or 5 yards, but move the ball.
They're going to call it 7 on the opening carry.
Oh, 7, okay.
Down in 11.
7-5, close enough.
4.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. This is a big game. And then JL Pacific. Paramus Catholic, 3-0 in the division, 3-0 overall. Hackensack, 2-0 in the division, 4-0 overall. Handoff. Rashidi 25. 20, stays on his feet to about the 16-yard line. Look at him break those tackles, Rob.
Yeah, Brown, you know, you look at him, he's small. You know, he's got a lot of speed, but what nobody realizes, he's got a lot of power. As he showed there, he ran over one.
Listen to these numbers quickly, Rob.
Okay.
3 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
Not bad, you know.
Decent start.
Yeah.
Once again, we thank you for watching Channel G20, home of the Hackensack Comets and Teaneck Highwaymen. TCI Cable Network.
That information given to us by our cameraman, Richard Ross.
Rich does an outstanding job, too. What a great team we have up here. Pitch to Dawkins, 20, 15, down to about the 10-yard line.
Just a quick, made a little mistake there, Frank. That's okay.
What did I say? I'm not even listening.
You said Dawkins, it was Brown.
My fault.
That's all right.
No. And Brown was the only one in the backfield. What am I thinking?
That's all right. I
said pitch to Dawkins?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I called Nunzio Vito before. Excuse me, I apologize for that also.
Yeah, if we were pros, we wouldn't be making this round salary.
Yeah, all those zeros.
Brown for another 7. Second and 3. Here's Mosca under center again. Here's the handoff for Dawkins. Gain of about 2 or 3. That one was Dawkins, and I'm positive on that one.
Yes, it was. You're right. Just a great job there, though, by Paramus Catholic, as they got a lot of penetration up the middle to stop it for only maybe 1-2 yard gain.
The Comets have had the ball. This is only their second drive, and they have 126 yards on the ground. And listen to this. They are closing in on 170 yards total offense in the first quarter, as we're down to under 2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Pretty decent start.
Third and about 2 for Hackensack. Brown, handoff, down to about the 5, inside the 5. It'll be a 1st and goal, Comets.
Beautiful job once again done by Rashidi Brown, using his power as he bulls his way in there, breaks about 3 or 4 tackles, picks up the first down, and that puts him over the 100 yards for the night so far, with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Rashidi now 5 carries, 114 yards, and a touchdown. 1st and goal, Comets, inside the 5, they're at the 3. Can you look for another give to Brown to give him another touchdown? He already has 1 tonight, 13 on the air.
Definitely.
Let's take a look. Pitch to Brown, 5-yard line, touchdown! His 14th of the year, touchdown, Rashidi Brown.
Yeah, great job there by Brown. You know, the pitch, he uses that so well. Also, got to give credit to number 24, Scott Constantine. Oh, no, I'm sorry, that's C.J. Evans.
I didn't tell you to say it. What are you pushing me for?
I'm just telling you, all right. But great block there. He was the lead blocker.
And Rashidi did a
opened
great
up the
job
hole.
following the lead, going right in. Comets are going to go for another 2 here as they currently lead 12-0.
Yeah, I'm just going to throw... My roster sheet is a little wrong here. I'm just going to throw this out.
All right. But remember, I just did a thing on conservation, so reduce, reuse, recycle that piece of paper.
Oh, yes, okay. I'll put it in our little recycling bin.
Here we go. Walter King in motion to the right. Handoff Brown to the left. He's going to have trouble getting in and won't. He will not get in. 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions. With a minute 46 to go in the first. It's the Hackensack Comets 12 and the Paramus Catholic Paladins.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, with a minute and 46 seconds.
Comets doing a great job running the ball as usual and also passing the ball. Like I mentioned in the beginning, Moscow really opening up the passing game.
Moscow went 2 of 2 for 59 yards on that drive. A 23-yard completion to Walter King and a 36-yard completion to Deion Jones.
Yes, usually you say you run the ball to open up the passing game, but in this case, the Comets are passing the ball to open up the running game a little bit. Seems a little unusual.
They want to keep the Paramus Catholic Paladin defense off the line guarding against the run. So if they're guarding against the pass, that'll just create more holes for Dawkins and Brown. Am I right?
As usual, Frank.
Oh, that's what I like to hear, and I didn't even pay you to say that. Here we go. Let's switch rosters here. Good job. Here's a nice high, long kick, which will be taken by the Cosmo on the 5, 10, 15. Good cutback move up to about the 30-yard line. Good return there for Anthony DeCosmo as he returned to about 23 yards.
Yes, once again, DeCosmo getting the blocks and also doing a lot on his own there, picking up big yardage once again on the kickoff.
Deion Jones on the tackle. See, Deion is not on the roster we are given up here, so you have to excuse us if we are not right on the ball.
Yes,
when he does something great.
Our wonderful PA announcer, Mr. Fred Serbo.
He does we're 4-0 with him as our public address announcer. Here's a little pitch to Raftery, who goes nowhere, maybe 2 though.
But getting back to Mr. Serbo, he's got the updated roster.
Yeah, he does. I mean, he's public address. We're just what would you call us? Well, I mean, obviously we're TCI broadcasters, but we're not as important. That's where we make you rounds up.
Exactly. All those zeros. We're getting back to that last play. Comets doing a great job there on defense to stop that little pitch there.
So Raftery got 2. 2nd and 8 for Paramus Catholic. Fake handoff to Haggins, and Campanelli is going to roll to his right and keep it. He's going to get up to about the 38-yard line. Good defense by Hackensack. They did not bite, and it'll bring up 3rd down for Paramus Catholic with 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter.
Yes, number 55, Leroy Montgomery, and number 7, Johnny Bowden, both doing a great job there, getting in front of Campanelli.
Campanelli now has kept it 3 times for 22 yards.
Paramus Catholic, 28-yard line.
Haggins in the backfield. And again he fumbles the snap. And again it appears as if he recovers and does. But that's a second miscommunication and it'll bring up 4th and long.
Again, that's very unusual to a team that passes a lot. You have a center and the quarterback. Seem not to be on the same wavelength so far this evening.
The game clock has no time remaining in the opening quarter. Let's just take a look here to see if they do in fact switch, because that game clock is unofficial. We wait for the word. And yes, that is the end of quarter number 1 with the score. The Hackensack Comets 12 and the Paramus Catholic Paladins nothing. What do you think of the opening quarter, Rob?
Well, I think it's very surprising. I mean, the Comets, you'd think, of course, the 87-yard touchdown run by Rashidi would run the ball, but they also opened it up, and Moscow threw, I believe, 2 for 2 for 68 yards.
One more time.
2 for 2, 68 yards?
Correct, 69.
Okay, 69, excuse me. And on the other side of the ball, Paramus Catholic, you would think with DeCosmo and O'Reilly that they'd be throwing the ball more, right, and they're running the ball, and very well so far.
Right, and they've taken O'Reilly and DeCosmo pretty much out of the game. DeCosmo had 1 catch, and that was a deflection.
Yes, the Comets and Coach Toll obviously done their homework. They've watched the film. They know what this kid can do. So if they can keep this up, they should be in good shape the rest of the night.
Well, one quarter is far from determining the end of the rest of the game, but it's one step in seeing the winner. DeRosa and Rashidi Brown are back to receive the punt. It's a fake. It's Nunzio Campanelli who is going to get the first down about the 43-yard line. A late flag comes flying into your screen. Let's take a look. Good fake to Nunzio, and if it's against the Comets, it'll be a Paramus Catholic first down.
Yes, I believe he got the first down though anyway. But it may have been a late hit.
Yes, he got the first down. Let's just take a look on the flag. And it's against the Comets, first down, Paramus Catholic.
Okay, I missed that call. What was that?
It appeared to be a face mask.
Okay. Well, that's either 5 or 15.
Let's see if they're going to add 5. Let's take a look. Referee marching it off. And they're going to mark 15 yards.
Okay, so
a 15-yard face mask added to the end of the run.
So that means it's not intentional. It is intentional. But I think that was a great call there by Paramus Catholic. I mean, they're down 12-0. The Comets have all the momentum. They need to put some points on the board. They need to get some momentum back. Great place, almost in midfield. Fake the punt. They get the first down and the 15-yard face mask.
And something Coach Toll cannot be pleased about. The Comets have been penalized for 40 yards already. Campanelli, handoff Haggins, breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle, and oh, look at him barrel his way. What an impressive run to the 35-yard line. That's impressive. He was just stood up, but he put those guys and put them backwards. That was a big run, Haggins.
Yeah, Haggins is doing a great job, showing his speed and his power. He gets almost to the outside there, breaks 2 tackles, then he just runs over I believe that was
Haggins is listed as a 6'1", 210 senior who has done a nice job tonight.
I'm really not sure who he ran over there, but he ran somebody over.
7-yard gain. Here's Campanelli straight ahead, close to the first down, gain of 3, maybe 4. We'll wait for the official word here. First down, Paramus Catholic, gain of 4.
Going back to that play before there with Haggins, I believe it was Joe Dawkins, but Dawkins did a great job there of holding on to Haggins enough for that the Comets could get over and make the tackle. So that shows a lot of strength on Dawkins' part to really, even though he took the big hit, hold the guy up and get the guy down for, a minimal gain.
First down, Paramus Catholic. Here's a little end-around reverse by Paramus Catholic that goes nowhere. That time it was given to Merlino, number 20.
Yeah, great job there by the Comets defense. They were not fooled at all on that run. It looks to be no gain as it brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll be gracious and give them 1 as they mark it on about the 30-yard line, dead even on the 30-yard line. So we'll call it a gain of 1. 2nd and 9, 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. 12-0 in favor of the Comets. 2 Rashidi Brown touchdowns, 2 missed 2-point conversions. Campanelli will keep it. And Campanelli's doing a great job of running as he gets down to the 26-yard line.
Yes, if Campanelli could keep this movement up, this will eventually open up the passing game. Because the safeties will have that in their mind that he's going to run with the ball, they'll step up, and he'll let it fly.
We have to remind the people at home that we are broadcasting the action live from the field, not what you are seeing at home, as Carlos Nunez, our photographer, just told us he was a little fooled on that last play. Here's Haggins again, maybe 1, maybe 2.
Yes, Comets, it seems in the second quarter, doing a lot better job of stopping the Paladins' run. And they seem to adjust it very well to that surprising change.
9:15 in running in the second quarter. Still 12-0 Comets. This has been a pretty long drive, Paramus Catholic, if you consider that it was 4th and about 5. They went for it and got it on a fake punt to Nunzio Campanelli. 4th and about 3, and they're going to go for it again. They've had success once on 4th down this drive. They're going to try and do it again. Campanelli's going to throw. He throws complete to Raftery. 15, 10. He'll get inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Beautiful play there by Paladins and Campanelli. He looked off his number 1 receiver. Running back comes out of the backfield. He's right there, wide open, big gain. and it's first and goal.
And that goes for a 17-yard completion to Raftery. And it's first and goal from the 8. It's 8:35 to go in the first quarter. Here we go. Hold that thought 1 minute, Rob. Haggins in the backfield. Handoff Haggins. He will get maybe a yard to the 7.
I think it's, what I meant to say before was, I think it's very, very important that the Paladins put points on the board here.
Without a doubt. And you have to think that this is 4 down territory to get it into the end zone.
Definitely, definitely. Down 12-0 with no momentum. Well, they're starting to gain a little as they move the ball.
Yes, and they've had great success on the ground again. Really surprising.
Although I still think right here in this situation, they've got to take it to the air.
Haggins now has 6 carries for 36 yards. As Raftery checks in the backfield. Campanelli is going to step up and throw to the left. To Cosmo, incomplete in the end zone. Incomplete, and it'll be 3rd and goal from the 7.
Comets, great job there. 3 guys on him, as they know what this kid can do, and they're really containing him tonight.
He is an all-state receiver, so obviously that speaks for itself in regards to covering him. They're not going to let him get open, especially in this kind of territory where the passes are not going to be deep. They only have about 17 yards to run if you want to include the 10 yards in the end zone. 3rd and goal from the 7 for Paramus Catholic. Campanelli's going to keep it, get to the 5, cuts back, and it'll be stopped short of the goal line at about the 2. Now it's 4th and goal. Campanelli for 5.
Right down near the Hackensack goal line.
Well, it seems to be at almost like the 1 foot line. I say right now,
okay,
let Campanelli keep it and let him go right over the top.
Well, they're 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions on this drive. They're going to go again. Big chant of defense from the crowd. Big point in the game early here. 7:20 to go in the second quarter. 12-0 Comets. Here's the keeper by Campanelli. Touchdown! Paramus Catholic.
Yes, just like I called it, I think that was the smartest play because the Comets do have great goal line defense. So he just kept it, kept his legs moving, and the ball obviously did cross the plane as they are only down now 12-6.
12-6, Campanelli, 7 carries, 37 yards and a touchdown. 7:12 to go in the second quarter. We're just, again, you have to excuse us. We're just listening to the Paramus Catholic offensive and defensive coordinators, and we get a little distracted. Let's take a look if they're going to go for 1 or 2. They're lining up as if they might go for 2. No, they're going to go for 1. Haggins is the extra point kicker.
And run a man or a trap because I just want to see what they're doing with Cos.
Here's a snap. The kick is down, up, and good. With the score, the Hackensack Comets 12 and the Paramus Catholic Paladins 7. We got ourselves a real one now here, Rob.
Yes, that was Paramus Catholic needed to put points on the board, and they did. They ate time off the clock. They put up 7 points, and most importantly, they gained a lot of momentum.
And the momentum is a big part of this game, especially in high school level.
Yes.
Because the players really ride on emotion. And again, about that last drive, head coach Mike Campanelli, father of Nunzio Campanelli, did a great job on calling 4th down plays. They went 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, and that is a great job just in itself.
Yes, definitely. Because those were some huge calls. You know, you take the chance on 4th down, but he knew that he needed the points. He went for it, worked out for the best, and it's 12-7 Comets.
With 7:12 to go in the second, Haggins will be kicking it off again. Brown and Dawkins deep for Hackensack. High kick into the wind. It'll be taken at the 14-yard line by Larkins. Larkins stutter step up to about the 27-yard line.
Larkins did a great job there. Saw a little hole, little stutter step, picked up about 6 more yards.
That was Devon Larkins. We said Larkins, so we were not wrong. It was just a matter of which one. So Devon gets it about the 28-yard line, where the Comets will have it 1st and 10, leading by 5. We're closing in on fan of the game.
Yes.
about 2 minutes away. Al Shears in motion now to the top of your screen. Mosca will fake handoff and step up and throw. Incomplete. Mosca was really getting a big rush from the Paladin defense. The handoff was initially intended for Brown, pulled it back for the draw, and Rob.
Yeah, Paladins weren't fooled at all. They knew that Mosca had no intentions of handing that ball off. They still kept coming with the rush, and the great pressure forced Mosca to throw it away.
The pass was intended for Eddie Hodge. It'll be 2nd and 10. Find somebody else. 2nd and 10 with 6:40 to go. Here's the handoff to Brown. There's a flag on the play. Brown maybe 2, Rob. Another flag.
Okay, it's either illegal motion or holding on the Comets, it seems.
That would be another penalty on Hackensack. Not a good job.
But I believe that the Paladins will decline it and bring up 3rd down. Let's see.
Let's take a look. The referee gave the signal against Hackensack, but he did not call it as declined. So let's just wait here and see. Now he's talking to Nunzio Campanelli to decide whether or not they want 2nd and long, 2nd and about 15, or 3rd and about 9.
I say you decline it, bring up 3rd and 9.
Yeah, I would do the same exact thing, and that's exactly what they're going to do. So now it'll be 3rd and 9.
Which brings up a 3rd down.
For the Comets with 6:35 remaining in the 2nd quarter. And let's see what they're going to do here on 3rd down. Again, you have to expect a run by Machine. Al Shears in motion to the bottom of your screen. Handoff, Rashidi Brown is going to swing to the outside. 40, 45, 50. He's got one man to beat. He beats him. Rashidi Brown will do it one more time, ladies and gentlemen. His 3rd of the game. Touchdown, Rashidi Brown.
Another outstanding job there by Rashidi Brown and the offensive line of the Comets.
That one will go for 64.
Pack up the yards there. And another score as the Comet offensive line doing a great job letting them get to the outside. Great block downfield there.
Listen to this. Are you ready? Unbelievable. 7 carries, 187 yards and 3 touchdowns. And we still got 6 minutes to go in the first half. He's got 200 yards in the first half.
You can't stop him.
You can only hope to contain him.
That's right.
And I don't know if you're going to do that tonight either.
No.
That is his 15th of the year. Jared Andrusani off the extra point. It's a fake. End zone. 2-point conversion. Good. Mosca hits. Al Shears.
Beautiful call there. Beautiful. Al Shears just wide open in the end zone. Great fake, Mosca.
Great call.
Yes. Great fake. Great call. Great pass. 2 points.
That opens it up a little bit. 6:11 to go, 2nd quarter. Comets 20, Paladins 7, and that'll really help after the drive that Paramus Catholic just put on.
Yes, momentum once again shifting. This time to the Comets.
The pendulum is in constant motion in high school football. That's one thing that really is unbelievable. 20-7 Comets with 6:11 to go in quarter number 2. Great game thus far by Rashidi Brown. Great is just an understatement. Mind-boggling. Unbelievable. People are in awe here. Just listen to the chatter. It's unbelievable, though. The Cosmo and Merlino deep now for Paramus Catholic. Here's the kick. Look at that booth. The Cosmo is going to take it on his own goal line. Here he comes. 15 coming right at you. He'll be brought down at the 22.
Great job there by the special teams of the Comets, getting down, forcing the Cosmo to the middle, where all the defenders were, and bringing them down.
We're panning. I'm panning the crowd right now, looking for a fan of the game. It's really a difficult decision.
Just like to say that was Pat Wilson making the initial hit there, pointed out by our wonderful cameraman, Richard Ross.
Again, Rich doing an outstanding job.
He messed up.
What did he do?
No, he did. No, he didn't. Yes, it was Pat Wilson. Excuse me.
Thanks, Rob. Here's a handoff to Marino, who goes up to the 27-yard line.
Okay. Excuse me, just want to go back to that. He didn't mess up. He was correct. And thank you.
You're not the best color. You're not the best cameraman in the business for nothing. Carlos Nunez raising his hand, expecting us to say his name. I don't think so. Sorry, Carlos, you do a great job too. Except, you know, Rich has been here a little while longer. Campanelli, oh my! Well, now you have to realize I was rambling about Carlos. While we missed one of the greatest catches of the year, Anthony DeCosmo, with one hand, deflects it to himself on a great pass from Nunzio Campanelli.
But it wasn't caught.
And it looks like they're calling it incomplete.
I feel like a fool, but that looked like a great catch.
They're calling it incomplete.
Yeah, that was a catch.
Unbelievable. Even I thought it was a catch. Here's Campanelli back to throw again. Big rush. Corey McKay in pursuit. Campanelli throws. Let's take a look. That one is complete. Anthony DeCosmo, he does it all.
What do you say about those two?
I mean, first of all,
it was
the first one was complete.
Yes, yeah, it was. The first one was complete.
Said, okay, you want to take that one away from me? I'll do it again. This time better on the sideline.
You can't say, that was just not in words. That was a wow.
I know.
Maybe two of the biggest future stars playing here tonight, right on this field. Carlos, that was unbelievable.
Campanelli with a quick handoff to Rafferty again, number 34. Rafferty went nowhere, gained it 2. We're down to 4.5 minutes remaining. And again, I better find a fan of the game rather quickly here. Rob, just kill some airtime for me here while I pan the crowd.
Okay, that was just some outstanding plays there, but on the third play there, they elect to run the ball. Not for much yardage, but 2nd and 9. Campanelli back to pass.
All right, here we go. Campanelli incomplete and a high, wobbly pass.
Pass intended for number 1, Michael O'Reilly.
There's a Mike O'Reilly, goes to Bergen Catholic as well. 4:03 remaining in the second quarter, 20-7 in favor of the Comets.
Brings up a 3rd down and 9.
I'm still in awe over those catches.
I'm in awe too, Rob. That's why I'm speechless here, and you're going to have to kill some airtime for me.
Okay, here we go. I'll go do some play-by-play here. Remind you all at home I am a color man, but here we go.
If you want me to take it.
No, I got this. This is good. Campanelli, back to pass. He's out all the time. He fires, and it's caught, and a 1st down. Great play there by number 1, Mike O'Reilly. He comes back for the ball, puts a little fake there, dives for the 1st down. Keeps the drive going. Big 3rd and 9 catch.
You know what we're going to have to do here? We're going to have to make this fan of the game 3rd quarter. At halftime, I'll go downstairs, I'll take a look around, and we'll do the 3rd quarter, and we'll do the fan of the game in the 2nd half. Is that fair to everyone? Even if it's not sorry, that's what we're going to do. Campanelli back to pass, steps up and throws, incomplete.
You know what that means, Frank? Everybody's just going to have to stay tuned.
Yes, we'll just add suspense. Because last week it was a no-brainer. Mr. Zock,
definitely
outstanding. Great fans, been here for years. This week we're having a little trouble. It's a great, look at the crowd. If after this play Collins will get a shot, after this play of the crowd, you can see what I have to choose from. There's a lot. There are thousands of people for me to choose from. Campanelli with a handoff to Merlino, won't get to the 50.
Yeah, that fake didn't fool anybody on the Comet defense there. They knew it was a run, and they stopped it beautifully to bring up a 3rd and long.
We're going to take a pan of the crowd and look at this crowd. They go all the way down. It's tough for our camera to pick that up, but they go all the way down to the goal line of each side respectively and across the field on the Paramus Catholic side.
We had to bring in
Good job, Carlos. Excellent.
We had to bring stands in to fit all these people.
Campanelli back to pass. Throws way downfield. Incomplete. That was in his stomach. Pass intended for Merlino.
Yeah, that was a great pass there. Right there, he just dropped it. But that brings up 4th down. Question is, do they punt it?
4th down.
And how they're going to go?
Well, let's see. They're 3 for 3 on fourth downs. Why not go again? We got 2:56 to go. Back to pass Campanelli. He's got plenty of time. Good job on the offensive line. And he'll find Molino for a first down at the 38-yard line.
Once again, Paramus Catholic executes on fourth down. It's just unbelievable.
First down.
I think once again it's a pass right across the middle. He comes back for it. Gets the first down.
Campanelli is 3 for 6 for 57 yards. Here's Raftery. Cuts to the outside. Stays on his feet. Nice run. 10 yards down to about the 29-yard line.
He has a very good run there as he broke about 5 or 6 tackles and almost picked up another first down.
They might measure here. What's the matter over here between you two?
Seems like Kylie had brought up a little toy. Makes all these noises.
It's our team sound effect.
I mean, he's a freshman.
Yeah, it's true.
I resent that remark.
Nevertheless,
here's Campanelli back to throw. Throws complete. Mike O'Reilly. Mark it at the 22.
Mike O'Reilly just all over the field tonight. Picking up these key catches when they need the first down. As Jelani Bowden made the stop.
Back in the game. Good to see that the injury was not serious.
Yes.
I know that kid from somewhere, but I don't know where, so I just can't mention who he is, but he looks familiar. Campanelli under center again. Here's a pitch, Molino. Molino will get to about the 15-yard line. Mike Rafferty, excuse me. Molino is number 20, Raftery number 34. I'll get it straight. Hey, we have a minute 35 to go in the second quarter. 20-7 in favor of the Comets.
As we get a timeout, but I think if Paramus Catholic gets a touchdown here, it's a whole new ball game.
It's a whole new world.
Please don't break it into song, Frank.
I would never do that to the viewers at home. Paramus Catholic has 2 timeouts remaining. The Comets have 3. Let's.
The prize is awarded later on in the contest. So as you leave your seats during halftime and pay a visit to our refreshment area, the alumni members will be selling tickets. So please support.
Nice air horn here on the timeout with a minute 36 to go in the second quarter. 20-7 in favor of the Comets. And this is a big, important drive for Paramus Catholic. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Comets need a huge stop here.
The timeout will be over. Rich Ross screaming to his fans. Rich, what are you screaming to your beloved crazed fan? Rich, you have to talk when the mic's in your mouth.
Yes, just in awe. Richard Ross, our wonderful cameraman.
Rich is shy, but Rich is just outstanding. You okay, Rich? Good, glad to hear it. Campanelli back to throw. He's going to throw way downfield. Mike O'Reilly's there, incomplete, overthrown.
Incomplete.
Yeah, Campanelli just overshot that, but it was great coverage there by number 6, Chip Hazel, on Mike O'Reilly.
Minute and a half to go, first half, 20-7 in favor of the Comets. Good first half by both teams, but I think the game was just taken under control by, what's his name again? Rashidi Brown. Touchdown, Brown. 3rd and 6 for Paramus Catholic. Haggins in the backfield. Campanelli will throw. Good time again. Throws over the middle. Incomplete one more time. 4th and 6.
Campanelli just threw down a little bit behind the Cosmo. If he had it in his hands, he just couldn't hold on to it.
We have Campanelli 4 of 9 for 62 yards. Minute 26. They're going to go for it again on 4th down. A lot of credit by Mike Campanelli, the head coach of Paramus Catholic. Campanelli has a big rush, fires incomplete. Ball hit the ground, turnover on downs, and there's a flag on the play. And they're going to rough the passer, it appears. Al Shears, number 80, was there, and the crowd did not like that call. The crowd didn't like that call, did they? No good.
Coach Toll is not going to like that one.
Mr. Zock, last week's fan of the game, really upset about that call, as he feels that's a big turning point in the game, and it very well could be.
Yes, that would have been
That's another
common
15.
ball, but instead, it's going to be first and goal.
Well, Mr. Boobird on your shoulder is coming out for the referee.
Paramus Catholic, first down inside the Hackensack 10-yard line.
That is 55 yards penalized against the Comets. Campanelli back to throw again. You know Al's got to be upset, and he's in pursuit. Campanelli throws complete to the 4.
Beautiful catch there by number 4. Galella makes a great catch.
Nice catch.
It looked like I thought he was out of bounds, but apparently wasn't, as the clock ticks down to under a minute, and we get a timeout from Paramus Catholic.
Timeout, Paramus Catholic. They have one left, and now we'll take another look at the crowd. Nice crowd, cheerleaders down there, so making this defensive crowd now. We really need to be in a defensive mindset. Now you can see the crowd all the way down to the far end zone. Good zoom in here by Carlos. As we take a look at the band is there in their yellow outfits. He continues to zoom in. What are we looking at?
We're finding...
Is that my father? No, it's not. Look alike though, not bad. Nice crowd. He's going to follow this guy.
It's just, we can figure, who is that?
We're going to keep on going. I mean, there's many people that come to these games. Carlos will go back to the field now. Unbelievable job, Carlos. You know what? I think we're going to mention your name on the air. We're going to mention you. Back to live action. Chan of defense. Campanelli steps up and throws. End zone. O'Reilly is there. Touchdown, Paramus Catholic.
That was a great catch by Mike O'Reilly and a great throw by Nunzio Campanelli. Campanelli, excuse me.
Carlos, you got that?
Think so.
Boy, I hope so. It's a touchdown. What else would you have been looking at? 20-13. Do you go for 1 or 2, Rob?
1.
Yeah, I would too. 20-14. Hagen's slow to get up. Actually, what he's doing now is he's changing his shoe. He's going to put on his kicking shoe, so we'll have 1 black, 1 white. That was very big.
The key play there was the roughing the passer call on the 4th down. That was 15 yards and an automatic first and goal, as Paramus Catholic wasting no time in capitalizing on that.
Haggins will be on for the extra point. We have 51 seconds to go in the second quarter. The delay of game penalty called against Paramus Catholic.
It brings up a big question. Okay, when the Comets get the ball back with about 50 seconds, do you attempt to go put points on the board, or do you just sit on it?
That's a tough call.
I mean, sitting on it, Brown could break one.
Well, you have to realize Paramus Catholic will be receiving to start the third quarter.
Right.
That's a big point. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a minute. Hagen's extra point up. Look at the distance on that one. Splits the uprights. It's good. With 51 seconds to go in the second quarter, the Hackensack Comets 20 and the Paramus Catholic Paladins 14.
Yeah, Paramus Catholic just never dying. They seem to be out. They score. Seem to be out once again, down 20-7. They get the ball. They march down the field. Like 4 key 4th down conversions, and they're within 6, 20-14. 50 seconds to go in the first half.
And now we'll be interested to see whether or not the Comets do in fact throw an offensive threat here. Do they air it out or do they sit on it? But then again, what is the Comet definition of sitting on it? Run the ball, that's their strength.
With Dawkins and Brown? we could break.
So the only way they can officially sit on it would be if Paramus took a knee. Paramus Catholic has only 1 timeout remaining. We'll be interested to find that out. Comets lead by 6. Comets overall have a 13-game win streak dating back to last year, including the playoffs. Last loss was home against St. Joe's a long time ago. Haggins will get into it from his own 40. Here he goes. Good low kick, going to be taken by Rashidi Brown on the 15, 20, 25-30. Look at him just explode through the hole and get up to about the 37-yard line.
every time he touches the ball, something happens. Something exciting happens. And right there,
and it's always a threat, though. By the way, I mean, do you agree?
yes, oh, definitely.
Every time he touches it, like, uh-oh, big play capable here. Mr. Serbo, our great public announcer, again, is reminding the fans that there will be a cheerleading exposition at halftime. Draw Rashidi. 35-40, 45-50s to midfield again. First down, Comets, 14 yards on that one.
Gee, I guess they're going to just run the clock out.
That is 200 yards on the ground for Rashidi Brown in the first half. Exactly 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Timeout Hackensack, they're going for more points.
I think so too, I would.
Now we're going to take a look at the Comet cheerleaders, Rob.
Okay, sounds
Rob,
good.
just analyze the cheerleading this year for the Comets.
Well, I think they're a lot better this year.
Yeah, they have a very good squad.
Yes, they do.
Man, get everybody.
As we wait for our
here. We're waiting for Carlos to get a picture of everyone, not just like 2.
Yes. As they've done a great job getting this crowd psyched up.
Tonight's a big crowd, as we stated. NNJIL Pacific game.
I get the hint that Paramus Catholic will be running the ball to start the second half.
I guess. Back to live action. Good work by Carlos. Mosca back to throw. He's got time. He throws downfield. Complete to the 34-yard line. Walter King, the reception.
Great pass, great catch. That's becoming a big-time hookup for the Comets this year. Mosca to King.
King has 36 yards receiving. Dion Jones, 36 yards receiving. Perrin Mosca is 3 of 4 in the air for 72 yards. Last week he was 8 for 8 for 150 yards. He is really improving a lot, big time, in the air. Comets call their second time out.
Yes, and again, with Mosca throwing the ball, it opens everything up for Brown and Dawkins. Everything.
We remind you to stay tuned in the second half, as we will be having our fan of the game. I'll be looking for one at halftime, and we'll bring that to you, our second annual fan of the game. And we're going to have another exciting half of Hackensack Comet against Paramus Catholic Paladin football. 20-14 right now in favor of the Comets. From the 33-yard line of Paramus Catholic. 21 seconds is the time. So really a little bit more than Paramus Catholic is the enemy. Time is also a factor as well.
Yes.
Dawkins, Brown in the backfield. Mosca's going to roll out. Screen pass, Rashidi. He's got the 35. He's got it at the 30. Brought down there. Nice tackle by Montgomery at the 11. At the 11, excuse me. I'm looking at the clock. 11 seconds to go. Excuse me again there. They're down to the 30-yard line. That was a gain of about 4.
Yeah, give credit where credit is due. Paramus Catholic Paladins did a great job there. Great job of stopping Brown, not letting him get to the outside, and not letting him get out of bounds.
That's true. Hackensack had to waste their final timeout, so with 10 seconds to go in the first half, they have no timeouts remaining. That means they must either go for the end zone or get a quick completion or run, but get out of bounds quickly. Dave DeRosa is on the sideline hobbling a bit. He has been pampered by an injured ankle all weekend. He is a big receiver for the Comets who is not in there. He has not had a catch in the first half. He will be playing mostly defense now, trying to shut down the Paramus Catholic offense. He's on the sideline now.
You just want to give a look at the sidelines. Number 13, Doug Kennedy, the field goal kicker for the Comets, getting his cleats cleaned out, stretching. Maybe he'll get his first shot of the year.
Exactly. Comets have not attempted a field goal. Mosca will roll to the top of your screen. He better hurry. Clock down to 5. He's going to hit it for the end zone. Al Shields is there. Incomplete. Clock stops at 2. 2 seconds. Field goal range, really not really. It's a 47-yard attempt, so you really have to hit for the end zone one last time.
Well, right now, not a bad time. Put Mosca in the shotgun. Hail Mary.
Air it out, exactly. Yep. Put in Walter King, Al Shears, Dion Jones,
everybody.
Joe Dawkins, Rashidi Brown. Load them up. And just done.
As we think back to Michigan-Colorado game.
Oh, there have been a lot of them this year. I mean, haven't you been surprised by the Hail Marys?
Yeah,
I have.
That just stuck in my mind because it was such a big game. Just like this one, such a big game. So if they score here, just be huge.
Paramus Catholic defense in a little prevent defense, and he will throw it. Not from shotgun, but he'll throw it nonetheless. Way downfield, Dawkins and King are there. Incomplete. Where's the flag? No flag. Crowd doesn't like it. You know what? I have to be honest. I don't like it either.
No, they got away with one there. That was a flag.
And the ref hesitated, did not throw it. Nonetheless, that's not our job to criticize. We must go to a halftime break. The score at halftime: the Hackensack Comets 20, the Paramus Catholic Paladins 14. We'll see you in the second half for another great half of football.
Doing drugs is like being on top of the world. Everyone says so. Everyone seems to be having one dandy old time. Hey, it's part of growing up. Or is it? Just think about this. Before you go and do something you've never done before, you just better know what you're jumping into. Music. You're going?
Ladies and gentlemen, the highlights of tonight's game.
20-14 in favor of Hackensack. Rashidi Brown at 202 yards rushing in the first half. Here's your pen, Sean. Thank you.
Unbelievable.
High, long kick, which will be taken on the 20 for Paramus Catholic. 25 out to about the 28-yard line.
Number 24,
And
Kevin Larkins, on the stop. Nope, wrong again. Our roster is okay.
Here,
I'm
we
sorry.
go away for a half. We find a couple fans of the game, and there's no roster for Paramus Catholic.
I just found the right Hackensack roster.
And it was in Schoenstein's pocket.
Yes.
Thank you.
CJ Evans on the stop. Excuse me, some of our technical crew.
Some freshmen. Unbelievable.
Taking our roster. Sorry about that, folks.
Here is Campanelli again to throw. He'll throw complete to Cosmo. Go a little move to the outside. He fumbles the football, and Hackensack has it.
That's a rare mistake by the Cosmo.
But a mistake nonetheless.
Yes, and a mistake that's very, very costly.
Any mistake in this game of a magnitude, in this magnitude of a game, should I say, that would sound better. It's better not to make those kind of mistakes.
Right, I mean, he made a great catch, a great move, and he just dropped it.
Hackensack has the ball first and 10.
But anyhow, Hackensack has the ball.
48-yard line.
We do have fans of the game, but they are not in their seats right now. Here's a pitch to Rashidi Brown, 45-40. 35, 32-yard line. He refuses to get brought down.
Once again, a beautiful run by Brown. Gets the hole, he gets to the outside, uses his speed and power to pick up another first down on 16 yards.
And the wind is really, really picking up.
218 yards for Rashidi Brown so far tonight. 3 touchdowns. What more could you want?
He's averaging 21.8 yards a carry. That includes 3 touchdowns.
That deserves.
And the wind is really gusty.
That deserves a wow.
Here's Mosca. Another pitch, Brown. Here he is. Oh, nice burst of speed to the 15-yard line. Add another 17 yards.
Yes, just a great run once again. Beautiful job in the line, opening up the huge hole. Brown doing the rest.
And a great, I mean, we haven't said it yet, let's say it right now. Offensive line doing a tremendous job tonight.
Unbelievable. They had a huge challenge ahead of them, and they've passed with flying colors thus far.
Without a doubt. A lot of football ahead of us tonight.
Yes,
Let's not get carried away here, folks. But let's reiterate it now. They're doing an outstanding job. Flag on the play.
I just would like to...
What?
A little confused, and excuse us in the booth.
We're still getting settled. They started. What did he say?
I'm not sure, but anyhow, that last run by Rashidi, that was just like a great
losing money
tackle there by the 2 Paramus Catholic. I'm not sure who they were, but they saved the touchdown on that.
And now we're getting the confusion straightened out right now. And our cameraman Rich Ross and myself are seniors here at Hackensack High School. And for any senior listening out there, we would like to ask if you can please help out at the concession stand at halftime especially.
You can make a lot.
We lose a lot of money down there because the crowds fly in and there's not enough people to help. We have another flag on the play, and those refs are starting to get tendonitis.
You know, if you're lazy, as we get a quote from Rich Ross.
Rich does it all. Cameraman first half, concession stand worker halftime, cameraman second half. How much do you make, Rich?
A lot of zeros.
A lot of zeros. And I still can't find our fans of the game. Just shoot me.
Wait, we're bringing one of our colleagues, freshman, Sean Stein, has joined us in the booth.
I saw that look you just gave to Rob.
Yeah.
If looks could kill, Rob, I'll see you next week.
And he's brought that stupid toy up once again. Anyhow,
that wasn't me yelling, by the way.
We're trying to get our fans of the game. We're trying to get everything straightened out on the field.
I mean, they started that second half in a hurry.
They did. It was like, no, I don't even know.
All right, anyway, let's get ourselves under control. We're going to start right now. Sean Stein just said something that I will ignore. I'm not going to do it. Wouldn't be prudent. Hackensack ball on the 25. 10:28 to go in the third quarter. Second half just underway. 20-14 Comets.
First and 20.
First and 20. What did I say? First and 10?
I don't know, but I just wanted to reiterate that due to those two
5-yard penalties.
Yes.
Which now means 7 penalties for 65 yards against the Comets. Moska's under center. Here we go now. Moska's going to keep it to the right and run. Now a pitch to Rashidi. Good pitch by Moska. Rashidi will stay on his feet.
Unbelievable.
Wait. Rob, I have 3 words, Rob. For the 4th time tonight, touchdown, Rashidi Brown.
Unbelievable. Just an unreal run. Beautiful job by Moska waiting until the last second to get rid of it.
267 yards and 4 touchdowns. We're only a minute and a half into the third quarter.
Could you say athlete of the week?
I mean, if you don't say athlete of the week this week, we don't say athlete of the week at all.
Exactly. What a performance.
Couldn't have been sent better myself. Wait a minute, I said that.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'm amazed. Rashidi it looked like he went through 2 people's legs. I mean, 2 people were about to converge onto tackle. Rashidi went under, and he came out the other side.
That's just unreal.
Thanks, Sean.
Unbelievable. Thank you, Sean.
Sean does it all also.
It's an amazing play.
They're going to go for 2. Moska's going to keep it to the outside. Now pitch Dawkins. 2-point conversion. Make it 28-14 Comets.
Yes, the option working beautifully for the 2nd consecutive play.
The option working to perfection.
Well, this brings us back to last year. Last year, going into halftime, the Paladins had the lead. I mean, they didn't have the lead this year, but they had a lot of momentum.
I just thought of something real quick. I don't want to interrupt, but it's important. Last year, we said in our opening, Rashidi tied a school record with 6 touchdowns against
Paramus Catholic.
We have 10-11 to go in the third quarter. Rashidi has 4 against
Paramus Catholic.
Deja vu, Rob. Can you say it or spell it? I can't, but I can say it. I can't spell it. I don't know.
Deja vu, Frank. Maybe he'll break his record.
I mean, that's just another reason to stand by for the second half. Good, high, long kick. The Cosmo on the 5. Good blocking by Paramus Catholic. Out across the 20. Out to about the 28. And it was the Cosmos fumble that led to the Comet drive.
Yes. A costly error, costly mistake, whatever you want to call it. But
turnover.
Yes, call it what you'd like. Call it 6 points. Actually, call it 8 points after the Dawkins' 2-point conversion.
Nice crowd still here. 28-14. Campanelli in the backfield. He's going to throw. They have to do a lot of passing in the second half, and that one's incomplete.
Yes, maybe we can get some inside sources. Sean Stein has joined us once again in the booth.
Quickly.
Yes, here we go.
Okay, first of all, Frank, you're wanted in the truck. And second of all,
I'm not leaving. Because I'm not really wanted. We really
Coach Toll is right now.
Truck, in case you were wondering.
Coach Toll is right now happy with the way things are going on, and basically they just had line. That's what all they went over was a little line blocking, to tighten up the blocking just a little bit. Rashidi's holes are 6 feet wide, but he wanted a little more, like 10 feet or 10 yards.
Here's a run to Marlino. He'll get 5. Check that Rafferty on the carry. I was so intensely listening to Sean that I missed the carry.
I don't know if I'd run the ball being down.
Well, you can't pass every down. You can't panic yet.
Right.
Lots of time left in the game.
Right, but again, with this drive, you need points. With this momentum shifting, you need to put some points on the board.
Definitely.
And just get it going again. But like you said,
they're only 2 touchdowns down. 3rd and about 7. Campanelli back to pass. Big rush. He's going to roll out to his left, go away from his initial receiver, and fire incomplete downfield.
That was number 1, Michael Riley. He just dropped it, it seemed. It was just a good pass there by Campanella.
Campanelli, excuse me, 5 of 11 for the game.
And almost 7 yards to go for a first down.
4th and 7. You got to punt it here, Rob. You can't go for it again. Just
but
can't.
They're going for it.
Here we go. Okay, they're not going to punt. Here comes Campanelli with lots of time, and he completes it over the middle to number 4 Galella. First down, Paramus Catholic.
Yeah, that you've got to give a lot of credit to the line of Paramus Catholic. They gave Campanelli all the time in the world to find his receiver, pick up the big first down there to keep the drive going.
Paramus Catholic has now gone for it and gotten it.
Best 4th down team in America.
5 times. That's a nice quote. We're going to use that one.
Yes.
Paramus Catholic calling themselves the best 4th down team in America, and they have definitely showed that tonight.
Definitely. 5 out of 5.
Campanelli back to pass again. Here's Shears. He got hammered. The pass is complete for about an 8-yard gain.
I think that's very important for the Comets to get some pressure on Campanelli.
Michael Riley with the catch.
Yep, and a good catch it was. But I think they have to get pressure on the quarterback. You know, he hasn't taken any hits really tonight. And, you know, with them down 2 touchdowns, you know, they're going to have to throw a little bit more, maybe, you know, get a little bit more pressure. Could make the difference.
8:15 and running to go. DeRosa in pursuit. He'll fire incomplete. Good job, Dave DeRosa.
Yeah, DeRosa doing a great job coming from his linebacker position. A little delayed blitz there. Open, the hole opened up. He shoots right through, forces Campanelli to the outside, and forces him to throw an incompletion.
3rd and 3 for Paramus Catholic. Again, since they've gone for it on 4th down, you have to assume they have 2 chances here to get those 3 yards.
And you know how good they are on 4th down.
They're not the best 4th down team in America for nothing. Campanelli will throw on 3rd and 3. Now run and get the first down and more. Stays on his feet to about the 32-yard line.
Yes, Campanelli doing a great job showing his running skills, putting his head down after getting the first down and picking up an extra 3 more yards.
10 yards on the carry. He's now got 47 yards rushing for a quarterback who has thrown for near 100. He's having a good all-around game for Paramus Catholic.
Think he compete with the rushing yards for Brown?
Well, if that was the case, he's about 175 behind, but you never know.
Hey.
Campanelli back to pass again. It's simple what their game plan is. Pass incomplete to Raftery.
Those are the passes you have to catch. You have to catch that pass.
Wide open in the flat, pass a little high, wind is there, but a catchable pass nonetheless.
Right in his hands. Just nothing to say, but you got to make those catches.
That was Campanelli's 14th pass attempt of the game. He is 6 for 14 now for the Comets with 7:43 to go in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 10 with the Paladins trailing the Comets 28-14. Back to pass again. Big quick rush. He's going to step up and run. He's got room to run. He's going to get a first down and more one more time. 19 more yards.
He's just doing it all right now. It's his offense right now. He knows what he has to do.
On the ground, he has 9 carries now for 66 yards.
Doing the job on the ground, in the air. But however, he's getting the job done.
And you would think that now the Comet defense would look for that a little more. So far, they have not. And Paramus Catholic is down to the Hackensack 17-yard line. Plenty of time left of football. 7:20 and ticking in the 3rd quarter. Back to pass again to Rose in pursuit. Pass is thrown incomplete to Mike O'Reilly, number 1.
Pass thrown a little high, but great coverage there by number 6, Chip Hazel, to bring up second down.
Now we have this game here on the Friday night. Of course, the viewers at home will be seeing us on Monday and Tuesday.
Yes.
But also tomorrow at Bergen Catholic is a Bergen Catholic St. Joe's game. That should be one for the records also. So if there's a way to rewind life, if you're listening to this and you'd like to go out to the game tomorrow night, that would be kind of cute. Anyway, Campanelli back to throw. He's got plenty of time again. Throws, end zone, incomplete, no flag.
Dawkins, great coverage there, just great coverage. Stepping right in front of the pass, getting his hands on it and knocking it away. I just like to mention, though, also happening tomorrow, field hockey starts their county tournament.
They started off slow, but really came on with a tear in the second half.
Oh, unbelievable. They will be playing 12 o'clock in Riverdale.
So again, if you want to rewind time and go to the games.
Right. They will be playing the number 1 team right now in the county, Demerett.
3rd and 10.
Here we go.
7:09 to go. Campanelli, one more time. What's he going to do? I don't know. Pass. End zone, O'Reilly. Incomplete. Nice attempt. Ball a little overthrown.
Yes, but a beautiful throw at that, though. You know, O'Reilly made a great play. You know, just almost get to the ball. But Campanelli did exactly what you need on a play like that. Lead the wide receiver. But he got him a little bit too much.
The second round soccer tournament for both freshman and varsity will get underway tomorrow. Good lead in there by Sean.
Again, if you want to rewind time.
There's a big play right here. 7:05. It's 4th and 10. Watch the quarterback keeper. Campanelli's going to step up. Here it is. No, he's going to step up and throw. Flag on the play. Flag on the that was kind of cute on the referee. Threw it and the ball. The flag went backwards. Anyway, it's a pass interference.
That I have to, you know, I got.
Could be offensive. Chances are slim, but it could be.
Yeah. That did look like, you know, he hit him early. I'll give him that. That looked like.
I thought that was a good call. Definitely.
Yes. Yeah.
Crowd booed, but I think they're booed more or less about the infraction happening, not the veracity. Listen to this one. Listen. Not the veracity of the call. Woo! So I do get something out of English class.
But once again,
that's gonna hurt.
They got the job done on 4th down. Even though it was a penalty, they got a first down.
It counts.
Express interference on the comments. First and 10 for Paramus Catholic.
The Comets have been penalized for 80 yards. First and goal. Handoff goes to about the 7-yard line. It was to number 20, Merlino.
I think in this series we may see a, float to the corner to Cosmo or O'Reilly, one of them. I think we're going to see that.
Great possibility. 6:37 remaining in the second quarter. 28-14 Comets. Paramus Catholic on the doorstep. Throwing to Hackensack 6. Second and goal. Here's the outside keeper, and Campanelli will be short. Great saving tackle by Rob.
We're still waiting for the pile to get up.
Walter King was there.
Yes, Joe Dawkins
Jelani Bowden was there. Al Shears was there.
Yes, C.J. Evans.
Dawkins. Yes. Unbelievable.
It was a group effort.
3rd and goal from the 1. Campanelli for 5 more.
But that's what you need. You need the group efforts. This is a team game. I think we see a quarterback keeper here. Maybe. We'll have to wait and see.
Let's see. He's done it once. He's going to do it again. And waiting for the word. Touchdown, Paramus Catholic. The signal was better late than never if you're for Paramus Catholic. But we're not. Right. Touchdown, Paramus Catholic nonetheless. We have someone down on the field. Where?
Right there.
Yeah, he's changing his shoe. That's why you're the best cameraman in the business for nothing, Carlos.
Not a word from me.
Carlos Nunez saying there's a player injured, but that's okay. That's okay. Haggins, extra point. Up and good.
He's 3 for 3 on extra points tonight, Hagen. He's doing his job.
5:35 to go in the third. We got a barn burner. 28-21 in favor of the Comets.
Just an unbelievable game. I'd just like to mention that the Bergen record picked Hackensack to win 20-7. So, just like
they're a little off today,
there, but they are off as usual, you know.
Okay. Here we go. Someone's tapping me on the shoulder and not talking.
Okay, I just like to say, I don't know if it's relevant or not, but I've had a request by somebody to say
Rich Ross would like to say something.
These guys have been here every game just to make sure everyone is fine. The volunteer ambulance corps from Hackensack. They've asked me to say thank you to them. People have
Rich
asked
is not going to say it,
they
but
have been here
I'll
for
tell
our
you what he
injured
said
Comets, for the injured Comet stars, and the...
I thought he was talking to you, Rob. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Frank. Well. A little mistake here. Sure, just leave out the freshman.
Onside kick, it's bumbled. Paladins have it. Paladins have it. A surprise onside kick.
Unbelievable.
I'm babbling about something else. Let me see if I can make it. Short, the truck is calling you.
Yeah, definitely.
No, I'm flustered.
That was a great call. Took us by surprise, that's for sure.
That's because I wasn't ready because somebody was rambling.
Frank,
I'm sorry.
Calm down, Frank. Calm down.
Oh my God! I think I just popped a blood vessel.
It's not all you probably thought.
Freshman.
Hey, yeah.
You should hear what they're saying.
Paramus Catholic ball on the 48-yard line. Campanelli's going to keep it again. Why not? He's done it 15 times. He's going to keep it all the way down to the 36-yard line. First down, Paramus Catholic. Boy, has the pendulum swung again.
Oh, yeah, I was just going to say that, Frank. Unbelievable.
I know my stuff.
All night long, when Paramus Catholic seemed to be down and out, they're back up and right back in it again.
This is going to be one for the ages, ladies and gentlemen. The record predicted a 13-point Comet victory. That has been overshadowed by a great second half of Paramus Catholic. And Corey McKay comes off limping now. Corey, a very fast linebacker for the Comets.
And he's a hard hitter. That's a big loss for the Comets.
And he really is in pain.
I'm going on assignment now, guys.
Oh, okay.
Sean Stein has left the building.
He's getting the update on the injury.
Campanelli, handoff to about the, look at him barrel, unbelievable, 29-yard line. Let me check my roster for number 20. Number 20, we said him only about 8 times. Marlino the carry.
Yeah, great job there. He found the hole, just busted through there, using his speed and power to pick up almost the first down, almost, about the 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2.
And it appears as if Corey McKay has a cramp. They're stretching his leg out for a cramp on the sideline. Let's take a look. I'll be taking a look. We'll just watch the football game. Offside Comets. Make it 90 yards. Penalized against the Comets. Rob, what does that do to a team?
It kills them. I mean, you know, first of all, they've lost some momentum. And here they are just losing a little bit more every time they're penalized. They need a big stop here. They need a big stop. No questions about it. That was Anthony DeCosmo on the catch. Only for a couple though.
We got about 3. Sorry about that one again.
Pat Kren once again making the stop. He's doing a good job covering Cosmo tonight. Actually, he's doing an excellent
He's doing
job.
an outstanding job. The Cosmo has only 3 catches for 30 yards. Talk about keeping him in check.
Wow.
3:45 to go in the third quarter. 28-21 Comets. Campanelli under center now calls this play. He's going to roll out to the top of the screen and throw there. It is complete for a first down to Anthony DeCosmo.
Once again, he shows his outstanding skill, getting high up in the air.
Oh, he's tall.
Making the great
That's the thing.
catch,
Exactly.
and taking a hit on his shoulder, hanging on to the ball and getting Paramus
He's a senior. He's 6'3", with long arms and great jumping ability. Really is tough to contain. And Carlos had said something. It might not be a cramp because now they have 4 men working on Corey McKay on the sideline. We'll keep you posted. Haggins to carry. Gain of about 4. It'll be second and goal.
That's a 5-yard pickup, and it's second down.
He's got a name on the shirt.
And goal from the 5.
Second and goal from the 5. Good vision here. Here's where you can see the Paramus Catholic offense and the Comet defense. Campanelli back to throw. Quick pass, and it's going to be incomplete in the end zone. No flag. Anthony DeCosmo, number 11. You can see his jersey messed up there. No call. Third and goal from the 5.
Big play here. Do you run it or you put it up again? You have 2 shots at it.
2 chances from the 5. I'd run it here.
But again, if it brings up 4th down, do you go for it or do you kick the field goal? A lot of time left in this game brings up a big question. But we got to see what happens on 3rd down first.
It's 3rd and 5. 3rd and goal from the 5.
Can someone page Schoenstein, who's now down on the bench? All right. At least I see him. Campanelli, 5, keeper. Let's wait for the word by the official. They're going to mark it not in the end zone. 1 yard line. Gain of 4. 4-yard gain. Rob, pick us up.
It's 4th and goal once again from about like the 1 yard line.
13 carries for 89 yards.
He's having a great day, no question about it. But 4th down, they're going for it. Here it is.
They're 5 for 5 on 4th down conversions. Campanelli with the keeper. Touchdown, Paramus Catholic.
Great job once again by Campanelli keeping the ball, going right over again, right behind his blockers. And we have a 1-point football game. This is unbelievable.
And Haggins has done an outstanding job on the extra point, so he's going to come out here with a chance to tie it. We have exactly 2 minutes to go in the 3rd, and I am really excited as we have a great football game this evening. Thanks for watching TCI Cable, home of the Comets and Highwaymen.
Yeah, this is high school football at its best.
It doesn't get any better.
First place on the line in the division. This is just great.
Okay, good. At least our fans of the game are here. Haggins he just walks right into it, boots it, drills it home, and just like that, we're tied at 28.
This is unbelievable. What a game we have here.
2 minutes ago, we're tied at 28, and Rob, what do you think? What happened to the Comets in the 3rd quarter?
First of all, penalties killed them, and they're seeming to be out-muscled right now. I mean, I think though, the coaching staff of the Comets will get them over, calm them down. But on this drive, they need a good drive, and they need to put some points on the board.
Just a quick injury update. Corey McKay is up and walking on the sidelines, trying to walk off whatever injury he did have. Schoenstein is making his way back into the building, or our box office, whatever you want to call it.
This is where senior Rashidi Brown, senior Perrin Mosca, and junior Joe Dawkins and the rest of the offense have to step it up.
We are going to do fan of the game at the conclusion of the 3rd quarter. We have 2 fans of the game.
Okay.
They're both girls.
Oh.
They're both in my history class.
Oh.
And they both were there at halftime. I said, I don't have a fan of the game. They both said, hey, I'll be it.
Oh.
I said, so be it.
Okay. Well, that's great.
And we'll bring that to you at the end of the 3rd quarter. Haggins to kick it off again. Another scrib kick. Nice play, Dave DeRosa. Here they showed his shortstop ability from baseball.
Yes, great play by DeRosa. And he had the smarts to go right down with it, not try to take it right into like every Paladin that was running full speed at him. Because the smarts to just make sure he had control of it and go right down with it. That may turn out to be one of the big key plays.
Because now look at the field position for the Comets.
Exactly.
Where is Stein?
But
there he is.
You got to look for a run right here.
Oh, I would definitely look for a run. Shears in motion to the bottom of your screen. Mosca, quick handoff, Rashidi. 45, bounces to the outside, gets just into Paramus Catholic territory, a gain of 8.
Uh-oh. We've got some tensions going on in the...
And in a game this close, this heated, you know there's tempers that have to be flailing. Referees really have been killing the Hackensacks on penalties.
Okay, here we go. Schoenstein, give us an update.
Okay, word on Corey McKay was spasms in his leg. He was just cramping up. He's fine and he should be going out there.
Great job, Sean. That's why we keep you around.
Also,
that's where we
emotions are right now riding high on the Hackensack sidelines after Paramus Catholic just scored that touchdown. The coaches went crazy, right?
Back to live action, very good kick over. Dawkins straight ahead. Dawkins for a gain of about 8 to the 40-yard line. They say it's a fumble, and Paramus Catholic has the football on a Dawkins turnover.
What? Unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Down there.
Dawkins made a great run to get the first down, get the extra yards, and it looked like he just fumbled it. Well, we know who has the momentum right now.
I mean, Hackensack needs a timeout.
Definitely. Well, we got 1:05 to go.
This is really surprising. The Comets have self-destructed in the third quarter. This game is really for Paramus Catholic's taking right now. There's a reverse, which he bobbled in the backfield, and it'll be about a 7 or 8 yard loss. Big play there. Galello was the ball carrier. Big play on the defensive end.
Definitely, they needed that. Al Shears doing a great job coming around the end. You know, read that beautifully. Big loss on the play. The Comet defense needed that bad. They needed it. They needed it in the worst way, and they got it. Let's just hope they can hold them. As it's 2nd and 14, 30 seconds to go.
Here's Campanella to keep it to the outside. Gain of only about 3.
Once again, a great job by the Hackensack defense. Not backing down at all. That's what they need. That's what they need. Definitely. Getting ahead of myself here. Such an intense game. And it should bring the third quarter to a close. And yes, it will.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, the Hackensack Comets 28, the Paramus Catholic Paladins 28.
As we send our colleague Sean
Stein's down there informing our fans of the game. They know they're going to be fans of the game. And now Carlos Nunez is going down, and they're going to be showing the fans of the game. It is Kirsten Kreppel and Allison Ricosi, both in my history class. We also see Nick Chick in there, Kirsten's sister Heather, crowd on their feet. This is going to be an emotional fourth quarter nonetheless. This is really going to be a great game. For being fans of the game, Allison and Kirsten receive a free subscription to channel G20 over the Comets and season tickets to all the Comet home games.
Oh my God.
And I'll tell you, this fourth quarter is going to be woo for the Pickett.
Definitely. This is football at its best. This is setting the stage.
Excellent job on
sensational ending.
And we're going to pick the winning number right now.
Because I might father with my jacket. It's kind of nippy.
And here we go. A big third down play.
Listen to the crowd. 3rd and 13 for Paramus Catholic. Campanelli back to throw. He's going to step up and run. Big pressure throws. Complete for a first down. Paramus Catholic to the 45. Oh, what a block at the 40. They're going to throw a flag on that. And not only did his helmet get sent into the third deck, but he's brought down at the 40. There are numerous flags, and boy, did he get hammered.
Wow, what a hit. That was just an unbelievable. I can't believe it.
We can't get carried away here.
Woo.
We have to wait for the official words on the flag.
My heart is pounding. Oh, No!
It's against Paramus Catholic. That was the
Send
clip.
it back.
Big clip. But that was after the first down. Let's see what the ruling is.
You're right. Here we go. Schoenstein back in the booth. Great job, Sean.
Sean, great job on fan of the game. He snuck that right in there perfectly. Chris and Allison will be getting their free subscription to Channel G20 and season tickets shortly. We'll be sending them in the mail. Thanks again. Everyone down there.
Yeah, they all picked their chosen.
Did you tell them or what?
Well, hopefully they'll watch our broadcast.
And I'll tell you, penalties really kill. And that time, called against Paramus Catholic, and that'll negate the first down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that winning lottery number 6866.
686625 is the 50-50 lottery number.
Here we go.
I'm not even keeping stats anymore. My adrenaline is pumping just as much as you are. Campanelli back to pass. Alciers is there, past his throat, incomplete. Had it for a minute, couldn't catch it. 4th and 13. Got a punt.
Yeah, that's it. He would not have gotten the first down though. He was short. By about 2, but still, that was huge.
That's an iffy pattern to run.
Yes.
Why would you stop a pattern 3 yards short of the first? Get past the first down, and then come back and get it.
Right.
Questionable. 4th and 13, and in a tie game with 11:20 to go, got to punt here. You can't go for any risky business.
Right.
Oh my God! I'm up here. They're down there. They're gonna go 4th and 13.
Actually, it's only 4th and 8, but that's okay.
Big rush. Campanelli's gonna throw. Oh, complete to the 40-yard line and inside the 40. First down, Paramus Catholic.
That was so big right there. Once again, they execute beautifully on 4th down. Just when he had to, Campanelli throws a beautiful pass under pressure as he rolls out for another Paramus Catholic first down.
What a game this has been. Woo! Unbelievable. Tie game, 11 minutes to go. False start on the offense. False start, 5-yard penalty against the Paladins.
Yes, I was just going to say though, the Paramus Catholic offensive line has done the job.
Listen to these numbers. Listen to these numbers, all right?
Okay.
Penalty yards against. 20 against Paramus Catholic. 4 penalties for 20 yards. 9 penalties, 90 yards against Hackensack. That could be why the Paladins are tied.
That's right.
On 1st and 15, Campanelli's going to pump fake and look long. And throw long. Incomplete. Well overthrown, a good 10 yards.
Yes, bring up 2nd down and 15. But once again, he had the time to throw.
He's 10 for 22 is Campanelli.
And he just overshot his receiver.
Second down and 15
I'm fine.
go.
Tompkins is down there if you want to sit with him. Tompkins, if you want to sit with him. He's with his
Everybody's sitting on the edge of their seat, waiting for the end of this one, because it's going to be a doozy.
Mr. Ralston, the driver ed teacher here at Hackensack High School, is the winner of the 50-50. Mr. Ralston, congratulations.
What? Here we go. 2nd down, 15. Campanelli back to pass.
Roll out. Little dump pass
And he's got
complete
blocking.
to Raftery. 40-yard line. 37-yard line. What a game. Listen, I'm sorry here. This is
Unbelievable.
good football game. And why am I sorry? I'm not sorry. I'm very lucky I'm here.
We're
privileged.
yeah, exactly. Best seat in the house up here, see everything.
And we can't get criticized.
Exactly.
3rd and 6. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for Paramus Catholic from the 37-yard line of Hackensack. 9:50. Hold on real quick.
Okay,
9:50 and running in the 3rd quarter. The game is tied at 28. This has been a doozy.
Yup.
Crowd on their feet. Get up at home. Campanelli back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Throws. Incomplete. The Cosmo went high. Couldn't get it. It's 4th down.
The Cosmo was wide open on that play.
And where is the Comet defense? You're exactly right. He was wide open.
They're playing a little out on the Cosmo. He just went in and sat right in the middle of the defense.
That was Campanelli's 23rd pass attempt of the game.
But again, 4th down. But What's that to Paramus Catholic?
That means
What are they,
nothing.
7 for 7
7
tonight?
for 7 on fourth downs. They are the best fourth down team in America. Listen to the crowd. Campanelli, big rush! Throws! What a catch by Marlene!
And he's short.
He's short.
He's short. Common
Crafty
football.
made a great catch. Great penetration on the defense. But it'll be a first down for Hackensack.
An unbelievable job.
This game, people said, was going to be the game of the year for the Comets. They have the Paladins this week, at St. Joe's next week. And I'll tell you, whoever said that was right on. What a doozy this has been.
Exactly. Great job there by the defense of the Comets. Everybody just doing the job, stopping them on fourth down. But Paramus Catholic, that's their first stop on fourth down. Is they are 7 for 8 tonight.
Want to hear another stat?
Sure.
In the second half, time of possession, 12:30 Paramus Catholic, 2:15 Hackensack.
Wow, it's unbelievable.
There's a stat. Handoff. Brown. Nothing.
Comets have to get something going on offense here. This is big.
Rashidi still has his 267 yards now on 13 carries and 4 touchdowns. He went nothing there. It's 2nd and 10.
Actually, Lincoln on the plate.
Comets need to get the ball moving here. They need to put.
They need to do it. This crowd is really energized, and I'm impressed.
Yes. They got to get them up though. They're down right now. They've got to get them
Exactly.
up.
Night high school football. Pitch Brown. Brown. Stutter step at the 38. Out to the 40. Still on his feet. Now knocked back, but they'll mark the forward progress. Gain of about 7. He'll be about 3 yards short.
That was a great run by Rashidi Brown. Finding the little hole, dunking in between, breaking about 5 tackles, getting hit, getting pushed back, bursting his way forward.
There's a big play for the Comets, though.
Yes.
3rd and 3 from the 41. Rashidi now has 274 yards. Big play. What do you look for, Rob? Quickly.
Pitch to Rashidi.
I don't know about a pitch. I like the handoff right up the middle. Pitch could cause trouble.
That's
Let's
true.
take a look,
true.
though.
You're right.
Shears on the top of your screen. Paramus Catholic showing blitz flag on the play. That could be a delay of game. I'm not sure. Offside, Paramus
And that's
Catholic.
going to give him a first down.
Automatic
That will give him an automatic first down.
Thank you, Mr. Racamano.
And penalties so far being the difference in this game.
Even though it's 90-25 in favor of Hackensack, they've been penalized for 90 yards, but the ones that Paramus Catholic have been called for have been deadly.
Oh, costly.
We have done a great job tonight bringing you this game.
Unbelievable.
That'll be a 10-yarder.
Sorry, word of the night. Unbelievable.
Oh, why not? First down, Comets just shy of their own 47. Let us set the stage. 7:50 in running, fourth quarter. Game knotted at 28. Handoff. Brown. Out to the 50. Into Paramus Catholic territory to about the 47, gain of about 7.
Again, Brown, what more could you say about him tonight? Doing everything.
There's only one thing he has not done yet. That is score the game-winning touchdown.
Boom. They're setting it up for him. They're setting it up.
A lot of time left. 7:20 is a lot of time in football. Each team still has their 3 timeouts remaining in the second half.
That's big. That's big.
This is where experience pays off. Games like this, pressure games, crowd on their feet, emotions running high. Muska with a draw to Brown, good call. First down and much more. And he fumbles the football. And
I take it Paramus Catholic has it.
I'm gonna wait for the official word. Paramus Catholic has the football.
Wow. Talk about a momentum killer.
Well, I'm speechless.
What do you say?
The Comets, I don't like ever to put down Hackensack.
Never.
But, and that is a big but, they have self-destructed in the second half. This has been disgusting. I'm sorry. Handoff goes to Haggins. He has stopped. Good defensive penetration. And you want Hackensack. Lots of time left here. Come on, folks. Come on, Hackensack. You got 6:40 to go. Get yourself pumped up on the sideline. Get yourself some emotion. Hold Paramus Catholic here. Get the football back and do some damage like you're capable of. This second half is not the Hackensack Comet team that we're used to.
You're right.
And the people at home have to be just as shocked as we are, and they need a defensive stand here. They must turn to their defense if they're going to get back in this football game and win it, because the momentum is definitely on the side of Paramus Catholic. It's 2nd and 7 for the Paladins.
They need 3 out or 4 out, whatever.
Campanelli will keep it. Not much there. 2nd and 3rd and long.
Great job there. 51, James Thomas. 24, CJ Evans doing the job.
And again, you have to realize that we're students as well. We're not professional broadcasters.
That's right.
So of course we're going to be biased. This is our team. This is our school.
These guys, we go to school with them every day.
Exactly.
We see them in the hallway.
We do our best to bring you an impartial game, but at times like these, you just can't help it. We're human beings. 3rd and 7 for the Paladins.
That's right.
What a game this has been, though. 5:30 in running. Campanelli will hand it off. He'll get to about the 45. Nothing more. Make it the 40. 4th and long, Rob. They're 7 for 8 on 4th downs, and it's 4th, and they need about 5.
I would say, from what they've been doing tonight, that they'll go for it. I mean,
that would be so deadly, because if they don't get a look at the field position, the Comets would get.
That's right. But again, that's why we're up here. That's why the coaches are on the sideline.
Listen to the crowd. Chant a defense.
The crowd's got to get up. They've got to get behind this. Come on, you at home. Get up. Cheer at the television.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Let's listen to them. And here we go.
Here we go. 4th down. Campanelli under center. He's ready. Back to pass. This is the 9th time going for it. Pass thrown. Complete. 1st down. Paramus Catholic 7-yard gain, and they continue to amaze me. They are a staggering 8 for 9. Listen to that. Let it sink in. 8 for 9 on 4th down. 4th down.
It's unbelievable.
If they don't get it, it's the other team's ball. 8 for 9. Oh, hurt me.
Great job there by Michael Riley. Finding the seam. Knows he has the 1st down. Gets it, catches it, goes down. 1st down.
The clock has to be in a factor. 4:25 in running.
You're right.
And the Paramus Catholic Paladins are on their own 46. Game knotted at 28. Woo! Campanelli will roll out to the bottom of your screen and keep it. He gets across the 50 into Hackensack territory, close to a 1st down, inside the Comet 45-yard line.
I think we will have a measurement here. But a great
let
run.
me ask you this, Rob. We're not defensive coordinators. What do you think is the main problem here? I mean, I don't want to sound like an idiot. I am watching the same game you are. Why is it that you don't think they can stop the running by Campanelli, the quarterback, who now has, let me check my quick stats here. Campanelli now has 101 yards rushing. He's the quarterback.
What's happening is the Comets are so worried about the Cosmo and O'Reilly, the passing game, and the passing ability of Campanelli, that they're just so worried about dropping back. And the line at Paramus Catholic doing a great job opening up the holes. He has to run.
1st down, Paramus Catholic at the 43 of Hackensack. 4:03 on the game clock. Game tied at 28. Hold on 1 second here.
Oh, here we go.
The Cosmo lined up all the way to the bottom of your screen. You can see his shoulder pads and helmet. Quick handoff. Haggins looking to bust his way inside the 40. Another good run. Gain of 6.
That's big right now. The running game needs up time, and time is something that the Comets don't have. You know, Paramus Catholic puts up anything right now, and it will be costly.
3.5 minutes of football to be played. There is no overtime.
Nope.
In high school football. Just a reminder. We play 4 and that's all. 4, no more. Nobody in the backfield. Campanelli will keep it 1st down. Paramus Catholic to the 32.
Campanelli kicks for Paramus Catholic. And it's another first
So it's
down.
going to bring up another first down with 3:15 to go.
I wonder if they like running the quarterback keeper. That is the 17th time for 105 yards that Campanelli has kept the football. 17 times, 105 yards.
That's shocking. That's... But here we go.
Haggins in the backfield. Here's a pitch to him. Out across the 35-30. Turns the corner. Cuts back. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Great job there. The initial hit. C.J. Evans, number 24, getting over. Holding Haggins up just enough for number 7, Johnny Bowden. And number 9, David DeRosa, that come over and put the final blow.
Haggins has 52 yards now on 8 carries for the Paladins. Game clock continuing to dribble. It's down to 2:30. 2.5 minutes of football left. We're tied at 28. It was 28-14 Comets at halftime. Time of possession in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. Grab a seat. We'll let you know right after this play here. Campanelli will get nowhere. Finally, they stopped them. That is Jelani Bowden.
Time for the Comets to call a timeout here.
That's a good point. Call it to you, baby. That's a big loss there. That's a loss of about 7. Great play by the Comet defense. Very big play.
Let's see. I don't know.
Clock running, minute 45 and running. Each team has 3 timeouts to go.
I don't
3rd
know.
and 10.
I'm still waiting for a timeout.
Check that. 3rd and 13.
Okay. No timeout. 1:35 to go. This is unbelievable.
3rd and 13. Campanelli back to pass. He took about a 15-yard pop. Downfield to Cosmo. Incomplete. No flags. That'll stop the clock.
Beautiful, beautiful job. Give that to number 5, Joe Dawkins, and number 6, Chip Hazel. Both of them on the beautiful coverage.
And they both did an outstanding job. The Comets now, what do you do? 4th and 13 is 8 of 9 on 4th down conversions.
Well, considering where the ball is, you have to go for it.
Have to go for it. The ball on 4th and 13 is marked at the Hackensack 35-yard line. Game clock reads a minute 24. Game tied at 28. They're going to go for it, and the crowd has to get up on this play. If they don't, why are they here? And everyone is up to no disappointment. Campanelli, back to pass. He's got time again. Now it's Al Shears has him, and he is in the grasp. Intercepted! Intercepted by Lurkins. Lurkins has it at the 40-yard line. Minute 12.
Oh my God. That was number 22, Deion Jones. Yes, we went through that.
I called Larkins. Larkins are 2021. Excuse me, Deion. Thank you for showing up.
That's what happened. Unbelievable. Deion Sanders picking it off when it's needed. Here we go.
And the Comets minute 12 with 3 timeouts. Here we go. Clock running for some reason. Minute 5. Handoff's not going to get much. Call the timeout. Timeout.
Yes, good call.
Moscow went right there. Timeout Hackensack. That's their first gain of 5 by Brown.
Minute to go. A good call though. You know, catch him off guard. He almost broke one. But still,
I'm gonna pop a blood vessel in my head. I'll tell you.
It's unbelievable. You could cut the tension right now with the knife. Just unbelievable. What a game, right, Rich?
Right.
Woo! Next set of word. Richie baby. Richie get excited. Hey, you got to give Rashidi 300 yards. He now has 287. But
he needs to do
287 yards on 17 carries and 4 touchdowns.
Have one more thing to do.
Put points on the board, baby.
Thank you, Frank, for that unique way of saying that. But you got the point across.
It's simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Put points on the board here. We'll be all right. Exactly a minute. They have to go about 57 yards in a minute with 2 timeouts. We have to say again, they have not attempted a field goal all season. Out on their feet again. We got exactly a minute. No one has left this game. Muska under center. Al Shears in motion. He's coming straight at you. Whistle.
No, that was from the sideline.
Sideline, excuse me. I'm sorry about that. Muska will throw complete. Walter King trying to get out of bounds, is not able to, it appears.
Yes, it is complete, and a first down.
Is he out of bounds?
Yes, I think so. Yes, the clock has stopped.
Clock has stopped at 50. Well, that could be for moving the chains. We're not sure.
Yes, you're right.
They're in Paramus Catholic territory at the 47, first
That
down.
was a great play.
Let's take a look at the clock.
And
it still has not started.
that means it would
That's a
have
good
started
point I
by
just
now.
heard. Walter King probably flipped the ball out of bounds. That's why it was loose on the sideline.
That's heads up thinking.
He got the first down, and it's not a fumble because the Hackensack Comets had possession last. Mosca on a little play action throws. King is there. He got it at the 25.
Yes, unbelievable.
First down, Comets at a 25-yard line.
It's unbelievable. What a game. Mosca to King once again.
25 yards on the completion.
The senior getting it done when it counts.
Look at the clock. 41 seconds.
Watch run. Tell Carl watch run.
Referee calling for something. 41 seconds. Unofficial time. Boy, I hope it's right. Mosca will keep it again and throw out. He's in trouble now. Complete. Completes it. 30, 25. Brought down at the 21-yard line.
Good time for a timeout.
Good time. And Dawkins calls timeout Hackensack.
Heads up play by Dawkins.
One left for the Comets. This is well worth laryngitis for a couple of days.
Definitely. My heart is just pounding up here.
That pass was completed to number 37. Where is my roster? Where the hell is my roster? There it is, on the floor. Good place for it in this crucial moment. Eddie Hodge. I mean, I forgot his number. My fault, Ed. Ed, that was a big completion. Eddie Hodge.
Oh, Eddie, yes, that was huge. Oh my God, that was unbelievable.
I have such pain behind my left eye from yelling all night, but I'm used to it.
It's worth it though.
We're on a 23-yard line, 28 seconds to go. Hand off Brown. 28, 20, 15, 10, out of bounds at the 7.
Again, Rashidi Brown comes through. First down.
17-yard gain. He has 304 yards
And 4 touchdowns.
I smell number 5.
But the Comets have not won yet. They need to get
Exactly.
points on the board.
22 seconds on the clock with 1 timeout, 7-yard line.
Mosca, this is unbelievable from the 7.
Big play, Mosca, pitch Brown. Brown at the 10 to the corner. He has daylight 5. He's touchdown! Hackensack Comets! Unbelievable with 20 seconds to go. 5 will score his 5th touchdown of the game. And the Comets take a 34-28 lead. Ouch! Kids are licking Mr. Serbo. I love it. He goes, ouch! Couldn't have said it any better. He's got 320 yards and 5 touchdowns on 19 carries. Oh,
phenomenal.
Baby.
Oh, Rich, yes, phenomenal. Rich, yes.
Rich Ross has words of wisdom.
I just have late breaking news. Eric Santos has re-injured his knee, jumping on the sidelines.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Great. Eric Santos has re-injured.
He has
his knee.
re-injured. I mean, that is school spirit.
It's a big moral loss, too.
Yes. All right, we're going for 2 here. Here we go.
Rashidi's going to keep it. Mosca and in trouble. Fumbles the ball.
Okay.
He's down. 10 seconds on the clock.
There's 10
34-28 Comets.
There's still time. There's still time on the clock. Okay.
Oh, boy, is my head throbbing.
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
You can't
Oh, my
say
gosh.
enough. But still, it's a team game. You've got to remember.
The kid's got 311 yards and 5 touchdowns.
And Mosca doing the job there.
Aaron Mosca, excellent poise, excellent
The
preparation,
senior.
excellent pass.
That's the senior. Got the experience. Comes through when it can. Oh my God! Aren't you glad to be a part of
I
this?
feel real bad for Santos. They're rushing medical equipment over to him. Man, I saw him running around on the sideline, throwing his hands up and down, and this really hurts.
Yes.
Oh boy, the Comets were going absolutely ballistic on the sideline.
Yes. You know, Rich is just pointing that he has just moved here. You know, you've got to feel sorry for him. Well, you know, Eric, not Rich, but Eric, I mean, you know, that's school spirit. You know, that's school spirit, right, Frank?
How could you not have this school spirit? Oh, I feel bad though.
It is unbelievable. What? I don't know what to say. Frank, help me, Frank.
And this is really sad as the stretcher is coming over. Ah, that's disgusting.
But we have 10 seconds to play.
Am I on the way here? No, I'm not. Can you hear me back there?
I can.
Of course. Oh, boy. Crowd is on their feet. No one has left. What a game.
Why would you leave?
This game is going to be shown more than twice. Good kick. Good scrib kick. Picked up on the 10, 15, 20. Comet defense has to get there. He fumbled the football. The Comets have it.
It's over. It's over. The Comets win.
Not yet.
Yes.
Not yet.
Just has to down the ball.
If you want to get real technical, Paramus Catholic has 3 timeouts left.
That's right.
But that's real technical.
As the fight song is being played once again, all I can say is, yes. You know, there's not much more to say, but can you say Rashidi Brown, Athlete of the Week? I can say it. Can you say it, Frank?
Is that it?
Frank,
That's
Athlete of the Week.
The ball game. Athlete of the Week, Rashidi Brown. Let's give you your final stats. 19 carries, 311 yards, 5 touchdowns.
And most importantly, the game winner.
What a game. And you have to say, you have to throw your regards out to Paramus Catholic. They played an outstanding game.
Never quitting. Unbelievable.
We have to wrap this up. And as much as I hate to do it, because this has been a real joyride, what a game. Reminding you the final score from Tom Delatorre Field on this memorable Friday night, a game that's going to go down in history. The final score. The Hackensack Comets 34. The Paramus Catholic Paladins 28. For Rob Moderano, our cameramen Carlos Nunez and Rich Ross, I'm Frank DiLorenzo. Thanks for watching an outstanding game of football.
Bye-bye.